And welcome back to the Kansas City Royals franchise mode here on MLB The Show 23. We're on episode number 14 of this Royals franchise, and currently the Royals are in the month of May, and honestly, not doing too bad. We were above 10 games, over 500, but now, yeah, we just lost 5 games in a row. Okay, I mean, we were like 0-5 to start May. We're now like 1-7. What's happening? I don't know. Kris Bubic is going to be out for 2 to 3 months, and we are just absolutely falling apart here in the month of May so far. It's really bad. I mean, again, the Royals were once 10 games over 500, now 23-19 on the road here in Colorado. Always like going to Coors Field to play some of these games. We're hopefully going to get a shootout between the 23-19 Royals and the 16-26 Colorado Rockies. And folks, if you haven't yet, though, make sure that subscribe button down below for some more MLB The Show 23 here on the channel, here at Coors Field between the Royals and Rockies. We've got some updates as far as injuries. Salvador Perez did get injured. He will be out for 1 to 6 days. He was out for 1 to 6 days. Now he's back, but he's still not fully healthy. And also, Vinny Pasquantino is injured. He'll be out for a week, so no Pasquantino in the lineup tonight, which means Salvador Perez will be playing first base. Yasmani Grandal will slide into the catcher spot here tonight, batting 7th. Kyle Freeland pitching tonight for the Rockies. ERA of 3.83 over 40 innings. Here we go. Freeland versus Bobby Witt Jr. First in the 2-2 pitch. Witt gonna swing right through a sinker away. One gone now in the inning for the 2 spot, which means Salvador Perez on the 1-2 pitch. Perez gonna hit a fastball into right field. That ball will get down. Salvador Perez is going to be on with a 1-out single. Now to the plate will be Andrew McCutchen, really struggling this year, batting 175 in a season where he is only hitting left-handed pitching. He's got 70 contact, 85 power, and he's batting 175 against pitchers who are just that. Incredible. 2 gone for MJ Melendez in the 2-1 pitch. Melendez in the 4 spot with Pasquantino out, but unfortunately MJ Melendez, love the guy, but he's no Vinny Pasquantino. We go into the bottom of the first. Here comes German Marquez making his return to Colorado for the first time. Marquez with an ERA of 3.6 over 8 starts and a 5-3 record. Harold Castro comes up first on the 1-2 pitch. Castro on the ground right to Bobby Witt Jr. Witt gonna field that one, throwing on over to first base to Salvi Perez. 1 gone in the inning for the second baseman and the switch hitter, the former Kansas City Royal, and Jerkson Profar, but he's going to strike out looking. Sinker down by Marquez, gets him. 2 gone for Jonathan Daza. Daza going to put one in the air, but right to MJ Melendez. Melendez has got it. We go into the top of the second. Edward Olivares up first in the 2-1 pitch. Olivares going to put one on the ground right to second base and straight to Jerkson Profar. 1 gone for the 6th spot in Jock Peterson on the 2-2 pitch. Peterson going to put one on the ground right back to the mound, though. There is Kyle Freeland over to first to Harold Castro. 2 down for Yasmani Grandal. And Grandal on the 1-1 hits one on the ground. Easy way to short. And with Yasmani's speed, he's not beating anything out. He's got 0 speed. We move to the bottom of the second. Up for the Rockies will be Ryan McMahon in the 3-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Marquez gets him on a fastball up. 1 gone in the inning for Brendan Rodgers in the 3-2 pitch. Rodgers into left field. That ball will be caught, though, by MJ Melendez. 2 down after the 6th spot, which means Sean Bouchard on the 1-1 offering. Bouchard batting 290 so far this season, but he's going to fly out into left field to MJ Melendez. 6 up, 6 down for German Marquez against his former squad. We go to the top of the third. Luis Garcia, the former All-Star, up first in the 3-2 pitch, going to put one in the left field, but that ball will be caught in left. There's Bouchard. 1 down for Nate Eden on the 2-1. Eden playing tonight for Max Muncy. Muncy, like Andrew McCutchen, has had a horrible start to the year, but even worse than McCutchen. He's batting like 150. 2 down as Eden flies out. Bobby Witt Jr. now in the 3-2 is going to walk, so Witt will be on first with 2 outs, giving a shot to Salvador Perez, who bats 220, but he's 1 for 1 tonight. Make that now 1 for 2 as Perez is going to fly out into center field to Jonathan Daza. We go into the bottom of the third at Benny Montgomery up first on the 2-1 pitch. Montgomery going to hit one in the right field right to Edward Olivares. Olivares is under it. 1 down now for the 8th spot, which means the catcher and Hunter Goodman. Marquez deals and swing and a miss. Goodman strikes out on a slider. Now it will be Tovar on the 2-2 pitch, and Tovar hits one on the ground past the diving glove of Luis Garcia. It will be a base knock for the Rockies, their first of the game, the first base runner of the game, but now up will be Harold Castro. Castro on the ground right to Bobby Witt Jr., and Marquez is through 3 innings unscathed, basically. As we go to the top of the 4th, Andrew McCutchen up first on the 3-2 pitch. I mean, it's ready to get a game at Coors Field. Oh, perfect. Oh, my goodness, it's caught. Perfect liner from McCutchen. Somehow that ball stays up and it's caught. But as I was saying, it's real odd when you see a game at Coors Field 0-0 in the 4th inning, but this is where we're at. I mean, it's tough when you're blasting baseballs like Andrew McCutchen does, but it just stays up in the yard. We move to the bottom of the fourth, still 0-0 at first for the Rockies. It will be Jurickson Profar, the former Royal, hits one to left field. That's what I'm talking about. Profar gonna get it going here. Not the way we wanted it to tonight, but there you go. Jurickson Profar is gonna be on with a leadoff double. He'll be on second base for the center fielder, Jonathan Daza. 1-2 pitch, Daza right to first, stabbed by Salvador Perez. One down for Ryan McMahon, and there you go. Slow roller to German Marquez. Oh my god, he's off the bag. And, oh, Perez makes the tag. Bad throw by Marquez, but we're good. 2 outs, runner on third. Can we hold him? Brandon Rogers, strike 3, fastball in. We go to the top of the fifth. Up first for the Royals, it will be Jock Peterson on the 1-1. Peterson lifts one into right field. Will that ball get down and right? It will. Dive in right to no avail. Jock looking for 2. Oh my goodness, I forgot how slow he was. And he's absolutely toast. Jonathan Daza is going to throw him out. We get a hit, but nothing to show for it. And after Yasmani Grandal walk, Luis Garcia hits a 1-2 fastball to left field, just slapping it over there. First and second, 1 out. Nate Eden on the 1-1. Eden going to put that one in the air. It's going to be a pop out right to first base. Easy play for Harold Castro. Infield fly, but whatever. 2 down for Bobby Witt Jr. 3-2 count, runners going. Oh, Bobby Witt swings at ball 4. Still scoreless going into the bottom of the fifth inning. Sean Bouchard up first in the 3-2 pitch. Gonna hit one up the middle. Bobby Witt Jr. though gonna take one away. Look at the play by our star shortstop Bobby Witt. 1 gone in the inning for Benny Montgomery on the 3-2. Montgomery swings right over the top of a slider. 2 down for German Marquez. Hunter Goodman now up on the 2-2. Swing and a miss as well. Marquez gets him on the slider. He's showing out against his former team, but again, no runs on either side as Salvador Perez will pick up his second hit of the game. Perfect in the center field to kick off the top of the sixth. Andrew McCutchen now on the 2-2 pitch, gonna hit a fastball in to right center field. It'll be the right fielder, of course, taking it in Benny Montgomery. So 1 gun in the inning, but that'll do it for Kyle Freeland. In the pitch will be Lucas Gilbreth. ERA of 2.7 so far this year, 17 games and 20 innings pitched for the lefty. He'll see MJ Melendez first in the 2-2, and Melendez will strike out on the slider. So Gilbreth does his job on his first AB. Now he gets Edward Olivares, and he does it as well. Striking out Olivares on the slider to the bottom of the sixth. I mean, again, Marquez putting on a performance. He's now through 5 1/3, but the Royals cannot back him up at all with the bats. And there goes Harold Castro with 1 out. He's just going to poke one into right field. He'll be on with the 1 out single. Jurickson Profar now in the 2-2 puts one on the ground. I mean, it's not a double play turn. Luis Garcia just going to pick up the out at first. So runner moves over to second. 2 outs. Jonathan Daza on the 1-1. Daza is going to get popped out. Salvador Perez has got it. We move now to the top of the 7th inning. And now Nick Whitgreen pitching for the Rockies. Here we have 2.25 in the year for 20 innings. I mean, the Rockies' arms in the bullpen have been doing a pretty good job for them. And of course, we saw Kyle Freeland today, who absolutely shut us down through 5 1/3. And again, you can make the case German Marquez doing the same exact thing, but man, can we put up 1 run? Yasmani Grandal gonna get popped out in a fastball. 2 down just like that in the top of the 7th. And to the dish, it will be Luis Garcia on the 2-2. Whitgreen will deal, and Garcia will have his second hit of the contest. Garcia puts the high fastball into right field. He'll be on with 2 outs for Max Muncy. Pinch hitting for Nate Eden on the 1-1. Muncy delivers deep right field. That ball gets down. Luis Garcia is gonna go first to home, and Max Muncy, coming off cold off the bench, makes it a 1-0 game. You couldn't have asked for a more clutch AB right there than what you just got from Max Muncy. 1-0. Bobby Witt Jr. strikes out, which is fine. But we move now to the bottom of the 7th inning with the Royals up 1-0. And in the pitch will be Aroldis Chapman. He's been pitching in AAA a lot this season, just trying to manipulate, of course, just not service time, but just trying to get certain guys on the 26-man Major League roster. But Chapman is now here to stay in the major leagues, and he's going to get Ryan McMahon to fly out right there to the slider. 1 gone for Brandon Rogers on the 3-2 pitch. Rogers going to hit one in the air, but straight to Luis Garcia. 2 down now for the 6th spot, which means Sean Bouchard on the 2-2. Bouchard swing and a miss. Chapman gets him on the splitter. We move to the top of the 8th inning. Salvi Perez up first in the 2-2. Perez going to hit a low fastball. I think that one's going to stay in the park, though, even with the elevation here in Colorado. That one's going to be caught by Sean Bouchard in left field. Now up to the plate will be Andrew McCutchen on the 2-2, the former National League MVP, and Andrew McCutchen puts that one to right field. Tracking it, though, is Benny Montgomery, so we've hit it to both corners of the outfield, and now to the dish, it's MJ Melendez. 1-2 pitch, Melendez swings right through a slider. We move to the bottom of the 8th inning. Pitching now for the Royals is Dylan Coleman. What a year so far. I mean, you're looking at a potential all-star season for Dylan Coleman. 25 1/3 innings, ERA of about 1. It's crazy. He'll put down Benny Montgomery right there on the fastball. 1 gone for Hunter Goodman. Goodman strikes out as well. Dylan Coleman delivering. Now he's just got the 9 spot in the 3-2. He'll walk him on the slider away. Coleman will now see Harold Castro on the 1-2. Castro gets popped up. Coleman continues to execute and do his job as we go into the top of the 9th. Up versus the Royals, Edward Olivares. Justin Lawrence now pitching for the Rockies. The sidearm pitcher is going to get Olivares on that slider away. One down for Jock Peterson. Peterson's going to walk, so he'll be on first base with one out. Setting it up for Yasmani Grandal on the full count. Grandal walks as well. So runner in scoring position. Maybe some insurance runs. Luis Garcia's already got 2 hits tonight. That one, though, is not going to be one. Easy double play turn for the Rockies as we'll end the top of the 9th. But all we got to do, man, get 3 outs in the bottom of the 9th. And pitching will be Blake Treinen. An ERA of 1.96. He's executed on 16 out of the 18 save opportunities this year over 19 games. He'll see Jurickson Profar first, and Profar right into the ground and right into the shift. Bobby Witt Jr. over to first. One down in the inning for the 3 spot. Jonathan Daza on the full count. Daza right back up the middle. Oh! Barely gets by Blake Treinen. 1 down, runner on first. Ryan McMahon, the batter on the full count. McMahon to left field. There is MJ Melendez. The Royals are 1 out away from getting through this ball game. Final hope for the Rockies will be Brendan Rodgers on the full count. Treinen deals and gonna hit Rodgers on the sinker. Runner in scoring position, Sean Bouchard on the 1-2 pitch. Bouchard in the center. That ball's gonna get down. Andrew McCutchen gonna come up firing. Runner to the plate, and everybody's safe. The Royals have given up their lead. Kansas City has allowed this ball game to get tied. Colorado's not going to win it right here because Montgomery grounds out, but it's 1-1, and we've got extra baseball here in Denver. Pierce Johnson now pitching for the Rockies. ERA of 1.69 over 10 2/3. Max Muncy comes up first. Did that not hit him? Like, did I not check my swing right there? I don't know. Bobby Witt now trying to put one in the gap, but it's going to be caught in left field. We won't tag the runner as well. So our guys stranded at second with 2 outs. Gotta pick him up. Salvador Perez, 2-2 offering strikeout slurve. Oh my goodness. The Rockies are in need of just 1 run to end this game. In the bottom of the 10th, we walk the first guy. Then you get a sack bunt, so we'll pick up the first out. They're on second and third again. The runner on second means nothing to us. So we load him up again for Jurickson Profar, and oh my goodness, Profar gets popped out. Andrew Chafin doing his damn job. Loaded 2 outs. We now bring in Scott Barlow. Just need 1 out. Just gotta get through Jonathan Daza, the center fielder, on the 2-2 pitch. Barlow got him. Slurve away, and the Royals still in this game. Going to the top 11th, Andrew McCutchen. Fastball right down the middle, he turns. The former National League most valuable player, Andrew McCutchen, puts the Royals up 3-1. He's been struggling all year long, but we've kept him in the 3 spot. 458 feet for McCutchen, his 4th of the season. Andrew McCutchen with his biggest swing yet this year puts the Royals on top by 2 here in the top of the 11th. Big swing for McCutchen. MJ Melendez now up in the 1-2 pitch. Can hit one up the middle. That one will be snagged at the mound by Phillips Valdez. 1 gone for Edward Olivares on the 1-2 pitch. Olivares strikes out on a circle change down. So 2 gone now in the inning for Jock Peterson. Peterson now steps into the dish with the 1-2 into the box with the 1-2 count. Jock Peterson, no doubt about it. Jock with the deep fly to right center field. You can kiss that one goodbye. The Royals extend their lead here in the 11th, 4-1. It's going to be Jock's 12th of the year, 425 feet. It is a Jock bomb. What a shot for Jock Peterson, the designated hitter. Again, Kansas City now up 4-1 with Yasmani Grandal. The 2-2. Did Yasmani just do it as well? Sinkers hit well. Deep center field, that ball well. Get down on the warning track. Yasmani Grandal's on with a ground rule double. He will extend his hitting streak now to 12 games. So shout out to him. Luis Garcia now on the 1-2. Gonna put one on the ground now, and that will be the 3rd out of the top, the 11th. We move to the bottom half of the inning. Our final bullpen arm remaining is AJ Puk. He's got to come out and try to get the save here at 4.73. Puk will see Ryan McMahon first, lefty on the 1-1 will take it. Puk going to pick up the first out of the inning. I mean, he's probably our worst bullpen arm. He had an ERA of 9 to start the year, but he's got it down to 4.73 about. 1-2 pitch. Brendan Rodgers going to hit one on the ground. Max Muncy over to first. Easy way. 2 down in the inning. Final hope for Colorado will be Sean Bouchard, but we've heard this before on the 1-2. Exactly, we've heard this before. Off the leg of AJ Puk, and everybody's safe. Tying run back into the box. Benny Montgomery on that 2-2. Gonna one in left field. That ball's gonna stay up. MJ Melendez is under it, and the Kansas City Royals are going to win on the road here in Colorado. They're going to take this one by a score of 4-1. You got to give all the credit in the world to that top of the 11th, Andrew McCutchen with the 2-run shot into deep left field, and then just ensuring the victory, of course, our guy, Jock Peterson at the DH spot, blast one into deep right field as your Kansas City Royals are victorious here at Coors Field again by 3. For the Colorado Rockies, they only moved to a record of 16-27 in the season, and as for the Royals, now 24-19. So, folks, thank you for watching episode number 14 of the Kansas City Royals Franchise Mode here on MLB The Show 23. If you haven't yet, though, make sure that subscribe button down below for more. Make sure you like if you are enjoying the series as well. Thank you for watching, and Mamba forever.